All right, we're live on Instagram, and it looks like we're live on Facebook too.
I am joining as we speak, requesting to see it come through yet.
All right, is it connecting? We have, and then let's go ahead and mute our computer. There we go. Mine's muted.
Mine's muted. Can you hear you? Can you hear me?
Yeah. All right. I think we're going to be good to go this time. 4 times a charm. Yeah. I'm excited. The immune system is a really big, part of I love talking about the immune system. I love sharing about the things that I've learned with the immune system. And so that's what we decided. And we had some people ask about it last week. So that's what we decided to do our healthy living tips on today.
So important topic, especially right now.
Yeah, exactly. And just to really introduce ourselves, because I feel like we forget to do that. My name is Anuschka. I'm an empowerment health coach and energetic healer.
And I'm Dr. Rachel, my clinical and health psychologist, and also just health and wellness and lifestyle coach.
Yeah, and we just love health is really what it comes down to, right? And that's why we started doing these healthy living tips to provide our knowledge for all those out there that are interested in learning more, especially during these times when health needs to be first.
Right. And significant years of experience in the industry, in our career fields, but then both having pretty significant health transformations ourselves and years of working and learning on what works the best to look and feel the best.
Yep. And going through health struggles, both of us, we actually are pretty much have been through the experience of what it can be like when your health is at risk. And that's why we are sharing what we know with all of you. And I wanted to start off by actually sharing with those what is the immune system. And I'm going to read it directly from what I found, because I feel like that everybody's like, oh yeah, immune system, but what is it actually? And it's a complex network of cells and proteins that defends the body against infection. So the immune system actually keeps record of every germ and microbe it has ever defeated, including bacteria, viruses, colds, whatever that may be like, right? And it recognizes it and destroys it quickly if that enters the body again. And so when we boost our immune system, right, that's what we're doing. We're boosting our immune system
to be able to fight off these germs, bacteria, viruses that enter our body.
Right. Which, although now I don't want to put any sort of controversy out there, huge on hand washing, I'm never going to say don't hand wash. However, before COVID especially, there were a lot of doctors, a lot of practitioners, a lot of parents that would encourage kids to go out, play in the dirt, get themselves dirty, wash their hands with soap and water, but not go over the extreme with a ton of, antibacterials or other disinfectants, because part of growing a strong immune system is exposing yourself to those microbes, to those things, so that your body can build a really good defense shield against them.
Absolutely. That's why they're like, oh my God, but I'm so clean and I wash my hands. I mean, again, not to say don't, but when they like go overly wash their hands, or they're using hand sanitizer, because that is one thing that kills also good bacteria, right? And so you'll notice like those people or those kids will actually get sick way more because their body hasn't built the immune, the cells, right? to be able to defeat whatever it is that's entering the body.
Right, absolutely.
Yeah.
And so there are a lot of things out there that can help to strengthen your immune system and to boost immunity, and things that also can absolutely lower someone's immune system response and make it harder for them to survive.
I don't know what happened. Oh, somehow okay, we're back. We're good. Somehow my speaker went off mute. I don't know. See, technology. We're good now. We're good.
And so maybe before we go on the things that can help boost, we can talk about the ways that immune systems are decreased and why even now in a time like COVID, if you're not doing things, or if there are certain things that you're doing in your life that might actually be worsening and making you less likely to be able to defend off or to ward off certain things and certain ailments or illnesses that might come your way.
Absolutely. Getting not only things like COVID, but other types of, germs and bacteria, you become more susceptible. We're all going to have it within our body, but your body becomes more susceptible to actually not be able to fight it off. Therefore, you're going to feel the cold, feel the flu, or whatever else that may be.
Right. One of the biggest ones we know is stress. And absolutely, if you're stressed, if you have a high level of stress, that's going to compromise the immune system. It's going to wreak havoc all across the system. And so doing things that you can combat and manage stress and not be under more attack than necessary is super helpful.
Yes.
Huge.
One of the things that actually feeds into stress is fear. And that's one of the things that I've been learning a lot about in the last few months, is just the whole process of what the body really goes through when we get into that fear mode. Because what happens when we're in fear mode, the body goes through stress, cortisol, yes, is released, and our adrenal system all of a sudden kicks in. We go into fight, flight, or freeze mode, because that's just, from the caveman times. Our body still is functioning like that. And what happens is the body actually, the cells stop growing, because that's what cells are meant to do. Instead, the blood and everything flows to our legs in order to get us ready to run away because a saber-toothed tiger may be chasing us, right? And so therefore, the immune system completely stops. And that's fear, period, because that's what the body was designed to do.
And it's designed in short bursts of time for a very small amount of time when you really need to run away from that tiger that's going to eat you now. But most of us live in this chronic state of fear, chronic state of stress, where your body always thinks you're running from a tiger. And so then you have that adrenal burnout, that adrenal overload, that adrenal fatigue that you're talking about, which then your body's never able to regenerate, rejuvenate, and build up those protective mechanisms, those cells, to fight off when really truly necessary. And so a lot of things that we talk about, stress management being one of them, me as a psychologist talking with people all the time about ways that we can change our thought patterns and our beliefs and ultimately, the emotions that we're experiencing. Anuschka, I know you do a lot with meditation and other mindfulness types of exercises and techniques. And then both of us very heavily rely on nutrition all of the time for really being able to help the body mitigate that stress response and lower those cortisol levels to help the adrenals.
Yeah, because that's, it really
like a mind, body, spirit, right? So in order to fully be and not, and have your body be at peace, be in a calm state, in order for it to function as it's meant to function, we got to be in a higher frequency. And that does, yes, absolutely. Meditation, that's a huge part of my daily practice. Even if you're not one to meditate, you can always just do breathing exercises. Those are huge. That it really is. When you do breath work, it's pretty much meditation, because you're focusing on your breath. You're taking, several seconds of breath in. It could be 4 to 10 seconds, however long you can go. And then you can do that same amount out. Doing that for even like 5 minutes will literally change the body to become a lot more calm and at ease.
Right.
That's
lower pressure, getting the mind thinking about what right here, right now, and slowing down for sure.
Right. Yeah, that's a huge one. And then nutrition, of course.
I mean, we'll talk about, the different things we both use. Me particularly, I know every morning right now what I've been doing is I have, I have this concoction that I've made, which is ginger root, turmeric root, garlic, cloves, all organic, plus apple cider vinegar that I put in a food processor. Recently, I've been adding cayenne pepper because I know there's a ton of health benefits around that as well. And every morning I have a big tablespoon of that with warm water and lemon. So that's something I do every morning before I even start my day. And then on top of that, I take my Isagenix products. Ionix Supreme is amazing, which I would love for you to share more about that. I know we've talked about it in a previous episode, but love to talk about it.
Well, and specifically when it comes to stress management, Ionix Supreme is amazing because it's giving your body all of those adaptogenic herbs to basically fight off that stress response, to help your body mitigate any of the stressors coming its way. So they're not going to go away, but it says, hey, I got this. I can tackle it. Everything's kind of even keel. You're not going to feel like you have to fight or flight, right? You're just like, okay, things are a little bit more stressful, but here's what I need to do. I need to sit down and write my list. I got to knock it out, and your body will feel the ability to do so much more easily. Right. The other thing that to you that I do also, mine form, probably laziness. You have much more, putting. I love that you get the raw ingredients and that you pull them and you make your own mixture. Perhaps it started with just a life that used to be so busy that time and ease was more my thing. But with Isagenix, having our daily packs that have very similar types of anti-inflammatory and immune boosting supplements like vitamin D and turmeric and fish oil and all of these other things that for me just pop a handful of pills, super easy, done. But I also add the lemon oil, getting all of the beneficial properties from lemon for sure. Doing my greens, which is probably a lot of the same mixture that you're also talking about in a powder form that's just been emulsified and ready to be mixed with water, so it's ease and convenience. And I think and you're just on top of it.
I definitely add all of that.
And then of course the immune boost in our shakes. Both of us starting each day with a shake full of vitamins and minerals, but then also the immune boost, which has a lot of the properties that you used to use with all of your mushrooms that I know you did with chemo.
When I'd love to share more.
As going through, so I went through, for those that don't know, I went through a brain tumor journey, and looks like, okay, there we go. Let me pause for a second. I went through a brain tumor
journey back in 2017, and thankfully they were able to make everything.
And because of the diagnosis, being a stage 4 and whatnot, I actually did need to do quite a bit of additional
treatments, and it was chemo, radiation, all that stuff. And what I wanted to do is add my own alternative holistic approach to it.
Because that is very important to continue pouring into my body the nutrients it needs. I was using different
powders of different mushrooms.
And then all of a sudden, magically, because I love magic and all, Isagenix comes out with this new immune booster that not only had the 2 different mushrooms I was taking, but it has like 3 other, I think, maybe 2 or 3 other ones, plus a bunch of other things in it too, which you might know more details around it. I'm like, I just know I haven't gotten sick and I don't even know how long. So that's what I
the exact same thing.
That was one of the things that I always want to share with people.
That being that chemo is like one of the times where people are usually the most compromised, right? My husband, Anuschka, was sick twice during the year of chemo, and I was able to actually not get sick because of all the things that I did.
Awesome. That's awesome.
So it really is about boosting your immune system in all the ways.
Because we're exposed to the same things. That's the difference. Is we are all most likely going to be exposed to a very similar set of potential things we need to fight off. But that strength, how many people in your army do you have going to fight it off into combat for you? And so that's really it. And we constantly are working on the things to lower or mitigate, to not only boost the immune system, but make sure we're not lowering its defenses. And between the two things, mind, body, and spirit, we haven't talked as much on like things like physical activity either being so important, but kind of that balance. It can be a stressor and it can actually decrease your immune system. Like last week, we talked a lot about balance, but strengthening, being physically strong, building muscle, then also taking the time to recover, recoup, do something a little bit lower, yoga, walking, is so important.
Yeah, and it just, you know, it all comes down to listening to your body moment by moment and giving your body what it needs.
100%. 100%.
Yes, that's, anything else you wanted to add on to that? I feel like we covered immune system and boosting our immune system and what causes it to.
I think the biggest thing too is because both you and I, even before isogenics, I used to do a lot of the same whole foods, put them in a blender, had my Vitamix. Certainly nothing to say don't do that. I just think the addition of supplementation and how important, because I didn't ever realize, I always thought whole foods was enough. And as long as you ate clean and was organic and non-GMO, but prior to 7 years ago, before I had learned about isogenics, I was getting sick pretty regularly. And I was doing all those things. So something is different, and that's great, but it only gets you this far with supplementation because of the lack of deficiency in vitamins and minerals in today's food supply. If you really want to bring it up to this level, it's necessary for both.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Giving the body the extra boost in all the ways. I used to be all against supplements, you know, and now I'm like, I take my pills in the morning. It's like a good handful, you know, and I know that I'm feeling the best that I've ever felt in my life. So why would I not do that? So for me, it's very clear that there is nutrients and minerals that are missing in our foods. So I'm going to make sure I supplement my body in order to have it be the best that it can be.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, thanks you guys for watching, and we will be doing something else next week. We don't know what that is yet, and we'll share that with you. So stay tuned. Thank you.
Have a great week. Bye.